reminds me that, you know, the work you do as an actor gets seen by people and it affects people in various ways, and I think that's really nice, because when you're on set or when you're making a film, there's no real audience, really. There's just a crew, which is generally a bunch of dudes just sort of like looking at you going...
We're not impressed at all.
Yeah, going, is that how you're going to do it?
Was that funny though?
Yeah. Yeah, you suck. So it's really nice. It's nice for us, eh? You think, oh yeah, we've got an audience.
Well, thank you so much for doing it. We're all here for you. Yeah. So, thanks, guys.
All of you.
Somebody was from cock on this piece of paper.
Hey! Colleen?
Hi.
Is that your name? Yes!
The internet has noticed that in back end, in the beginning of the movie, Frodo lifts up a sword from the chest. Is it Fili's?
What?
Is the sword in back end that Frodo picks up Fili's?
Yeah, I think...
Frodo picks up a sword?
Yeah, I think... wait, when in the movie?
In the very beginning, when
do I give them to me just after I've given them to him?
No, she's talking about Frodo.
This is old Bilbo and Frodo in back end.
Oh, this is...
Man, letter opener or something. That's not quite a sword.
But, yeah, definitely is. 100%. No, I mean, I don't know. But I think we can safely say yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there a bachelorette party going on over there? I'm seeing some very familiar sounds I've heard in bars before.
It's one of my best friend's birthday. To mean a lot to her, to wish her happy birthday. Could you please?
What's her name?
Zoe, right here.
What's her name?
Zoe.
You might have trouble
Happy birthday, Zoe.
Happy birthday, Zoe.
You're pretty easy to see in that colour.
Hi.
She's crying.
Yeah. We're just trying to be nice, man. What the hell? Yes.
Hi. So I was wondering, do you think your characters will be just as majestic as Thorin?
I don't think we can beat Thorin in any way. He's the coolest guy, and I'm sorry, I'm not going off on a point here, but working with Richard a lot over the past couple of years, and seeing him just recently for the reshoots fighting and stuff, he's just such a hero. He is so majestic, and he's so graceful and brilliant, and as a character, he was incredibly inspirational as well as a person. So
yeah.
I've no trouble playing second fiddle to Thorin.
Yeah, he's a hard act to follow.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
also, Aidan,
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Do you know Gaelic?
I do a little bit, yeah. Technically, you won't know, I
No, I will know, I'm Irish.
Grimy.
Fadadir means father.
That's the, say again, what?
Fadadir.
Fada beer. Yeah, why not?
Hi.
Hey.
Back here. So I'm reading the Hobbit to my kids, and we saw the first movie, and I know the second movie's about Smog, but we're trying to figure out what's going to be left for the third movie. Imagine we gave it away.
Yeah. So what happens at the end of the third film? We can't say, mate. We can't say. We don't even know.
As we said to some fans, I think over the last couple of days, it's even tough to know what Peter will leave in and what he won't leave in the movie anyway. I mean, he shoots so much, so it's hard for us to even speculate, to be honest. We're not skirting your question.
I mean, we've finished most of the shooting, right? And we got told it was going to be 3 movies.
That's right. That's right. So it can go either way. So it'll be our surprise as well as yours, I believe, for the third one. This little kid was going to fall off the chair.
I wasn't sure if you wanted your question to go to the bathroom.
Before you were filming the movie, did you have to read the books so you could get the character?
You would think so, wouldn't you? Some of us were a little late to the Tolkien story. I read it after, I think this, I've said this in press so many times, you're probably all sick of hearing this, so if you heard it before, excuse it, but I met Peter, and that was his first question, have you read the book? Well, so what are you doing here? And I told him I hadn't, which was the truth, so he proceeded to tell me the whole story. So I think that's how the meeting really worked, and how I kind of got the job. We got on very well, because Peter likes to talk about Tolkien, and I'm an actor who likes to listen and get jokes. So I worked for both of us. So, but obviously being cast and stuff, I think I probably read it before it was cast. I'd like to think I did. I'm not that big, I'm sure. Yeah. Good question, though. Thanks, mate. Can we get another beer here soon?
I mean water.
Water.
I'll buy you around.
See you on the north end.
Some of that Southie tap water.
Hi.
I was wondering, what was it like wearing the different costumes? Because they look really heavy.
Really hot. Yeah, how many?
Many layers. Well, the worst one was our when we arrived in Bag End, I think was the heaviest.
Yeah, and that was, when we first arrived in Bag End, that was I think my second day of filming, and after that they changed our costumes because they were too heavy, but we were wearing full leather, real steel swords. We had undergarments, real leather, undergarment. It was ridiculous. We had underwear, and then we had fat suit over the top, or muscle suit, however you want to look at it. And then we had cotton sort of nightgown thing, and then a leather waistcoat, and then the leather jacket, and then the swords, and then the bags, and then the fake head, and then the wig.
And then you got to pretend that you're not bothered by any of it. You got to pretend you're a dwarven warrior.
That's why we couldn't bow. We went
They're literally plugging us into these machines that run cold water around our bodies and stuff is passing out. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it was my second day, and I thought, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I am in so much trouble. The sweat, I was trying to do a line.
Oh, how disappointing is that?
It's volcano materials.
Hello.
Hi.
Personal Hobbit unrelated question. Are you Doctor Who fans?
Oh shit. 100%.
I'm not too familiar with Doctor Who. I worked with a couple of guys on the thing, and I know it always gets that
Okay, if you are, then
When someone who's dressed as Doctor Who asks you that, it's pretty hard to say no. I'm not.
We worked with Sylvester, didn't we? He was a Who.
I'm a fan of him, so in a way.
Yeah.
yes.
And being sort of, Irish and close to the UK and stuff, you meet people all the time and actor friends. It's like a thing, it's like a coming of age thing as an actor when you work on Doctor Who. Everyone seems to do it. I haven't, but I don't know. I'd like to think I haven't.
Have you met any of the doctors other than Sylvester McCoy? Have you met David Tennant or?
Who's the last guy?
Sylvester McCoy.
I think I probably met him once.
But other than him, have you met any of the Who actors?
The last time I watched Doctor Who, and not because I don't like the program, I just literally just haven't watched it, was I saw it in black and white in the 80s. They had colour TV in the 80s. But I saw it in black and white.
The guy with the biggest beard ever down there. He's about 50.
Yeah, he's got
It's so loud.
hilarious. And it really scared me as a kid. I found it really scary.
It's such a weird show, isn't it? It's a weird show. Oh, I love it, but it's weird.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm going to ask you guys to settle an argument I had with my dad a long time ago. How do you pronounce the dragon's name?
Smog.
Smog is in that crappy air in LA.
I thought it was Smaug.
This is the exact same argument I had with my dad.
You're literally asking the two worst people to ask. Hey, can I just tell that story?
Yeah.
We were in ADR, right, which is, for those of you that don't know, is doing the dialogue or bits of dialogue after it's been shot, so maybe some background stuff or revoicing a line of dialogue. And Aidan and I were in the same booth and we're in the barrels and it was yelling out to each other. No, I can't actually tell you what we're doing. Anyway, Aidan had to yell out to me and Aidan yelled out, Kili, are you all right?
With so much emotion.
And I was like, I'm Fili. He was like, oh yeah, I'm Kili. And then Peter Jackson did it as well.
He does it all the time. He did it all the time.
He's like, Fili, Kili. No, you know, when you attack Kili, Fili, we literally never got our names right.
Well, he used to pronounce smog, schmog. Balin was Balin and Dwaylen, so he doesn't even have a clue. So we'll find out shortly. Good question now. Good question.
Anton Dick.
So your row has not been sorted out. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
This is my question, just to clarify.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
No, you said...
You...
Bachelorette party.
What?
It is like a bachelorette party. Look, it might not be a good question. You might have dodged
She
a bullet.
listens to her mother, that's good. If I remember my name, I'll cry forever, so. I have 2 questions. The first one is the most important one. I got your autographs for my daughter for her birthday.
Is it Jess?
It is. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! I literally can't remember my own name. I can remember.
I'm impressed. I'm crying again. What did you do? So I got her both of your autographs for her birthday as an early birthday present.
Amazing gift.
But Aidan, your autograph is wearing off her picture, and she wants to know if you will re-sign it for her.
No, I have a marker.
Absolutely, we'll do it straight after the show.
Thank you. And then the second question, I'm going to give to her.
Okay.
My mom warned me not to say this, but she just took my
Is it about a blue shirt?
No. So basically, I'm speaking on behalf of, like, I don't know, 70% of the internet. When are you planning on getting married or whatever?
What date did we say? What date?
What date?
In the summer, probably.
Summer, yeah. I mean,
New Zealand summer or
yeah,
Northern Hemisphere summer?
We'll sort it out. We'll sort that one out.
Yeah. To be honest, we don't want to jump into anything too quickly.
It's on the cards.
Circling.
It's on the cards.
Yeah.
70% of the internet.
I think that might be overshooting somewhat.
Let's go.
Hello.
What's up, Chelsea?
How are you on state capitol?
I'm like one of those weird magicians. Sit down, Rachel. Sit down. Blah, blah.
What up?
You got your question.
Yeah, I think she laughed at me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure like everybody in here is from like everybody is from all different places. Like I'm from New Orleans, a lot of people in here are from Boston and whatnot. Is there any?
Push through.
Okay, you can do this. Is there anywhere in particular that you've always wanted to shoot a movie? Like, is there any particular location?
Oh shit, yeah, there's loads. Oh well, do you know what? Next I'd like to do one in Ireland actually. I mean that's really cheesy, but I'd like to do, and I've been away for so long, it'd be nice to bring it home. Somewhere really sunny, Miami would be nice, I think. Some gorgeous islands, some Caribbean islands. There you go.
Not Miami.
They don't do movies.
Don't do Miami.
Don't do Miami.
Some islands.
Don't do Miami.
Why? Not Miami.
You don't want to shoot New Orleans? Miami
I
is
think New Orleans, yeah. Do anywhere.
Anywhere they offer jobs.
New Hampshire.
It's really boring, but we kind of like it.
It's cold and awful.
Shut up, it's lovely. It's freezing.
Screaming, there's a little scream coming from somewhere.
It's a baby.
Is it a baby?
It's actually crying.
Oh, let him off. He's allowed to do that.
Hi.
Oh yeah.
You don't know my name, I'm sure, because I only get my
second,
autograph signed with Dean, so he probably doesn't remember. But that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, we've seen, I'm sure everybody has seen all the production videos and everything, and I was watching them and I thought it's so cool being on set. thought that would be my dream job, like working on the set of The Hobbit. So can you tell us about your best day that you had shooting the movie, something like that was made you very happy, so we can imagine the atmosphere?
Yeah. Do you know the thing about the production videos? I think they were very close to the buzz. I think what you see is kind of what you get with them. It was really like that. I mean, we were watching them as they came out in our own trailers, and this is exactly it. This is the buzz that we're feeling as well. So I think that was kind of cool, that knowing that people who are watching these are kind of experiencing similar to what we did. I had a cool day recently on the reshoots. Every day was amazing, really, but every day, but most days. Where it was just me. Dean's gonna hate to hear this, but it was just me. It was the only day of the whole shoot for me in 2.5 years where I was the only actor with Peter on the main stage, and just to share time with him and to muck around and do stuff, and it was fighting, and it felt like there's a real sense of an ending there for me, because I couldn't share it with anyone. It was just me, so it was quite personal, and that was really special. I remember that quite well. So for me, that was one of many standouts.
And you won't tell us who you're fighting with?
Orcs.
Bloody orcs.
Everybody orcs.
Smelly orcs.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Alright, I want actually to say one thing. This next person has been waiting to meet you guys. She actually...
Kathy.
Katrina. No, it's not.
Go, sorry.
It's yours.
Other than the TV show you're doing and Mortal Instruments, what else are you guys going to be working on in the future?
Nothing. What? No, sleeping. I'm doing a lot of sleeping.
Yeah. Mortal Instruments, yeah, but that's when do I go over? I go over mid-September. I shoot until Christmas. I'll be in Toronto until Christmas, and in the new year I think I will be doing a movie in Ireland. But that's the great thing about being an actor again. You don't know where you're going to be and stuff, and things just happen really quickly. I didn't know I was going to spend 2 years in New Zealand until weeks before it happened, 6 weeks before it happened. So you don't really know, but hopefully things are on the up and up.
You guys can do it together.
Great. Hi.
Hey.
Actually, Dean, I have 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
One, how do you function with this beard?
Yeah, I know.
I've been having so many problems today.
If you can figure it out, let me know. Yeah, we ended up on the last day of shooting, literally. We used a slightly different kind of glue, which you're not supposed to put on your face. It did the job pretty well though, never came off. Well, it came off eventually after scrubbing, but it's hard. I'm glad that you are experiencing that. Have you tried to eat anything? That's impossible.
I was trying to eat pizza and it was just getting everywhere, and I just, it was...
Only things through a straw.
Yeah, I figured that out, so...
Miserable. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't have to wear a beard.
No, Cameron.
Yeah, hey, thank you. Yeah, it's all right, hey.
It hasn't sweated off yet.
Isn't that brilliant? Double rules.
My second question, Dean, I am a huge fan of your photography.
Oh, thank you.
I was wondering when you would be doing more, and if you would possibly ever come to America to do like an exhibit type thing?
I'm always working on stuff. I got some more things that I would like to exhibit at the end of this year, maybe beginning of next year, just as time and work dependent. And yeah, totally think about doing an exhibition in the States. I've got lots of friends in the States, and a friend of mine's got sort of a warehouse space, and I thought it might be quite cool to do that in LA. But yeah, definitely want to do something overseas.
That would be awesome.
Okay, hi. So, who would win in a fight? Would it be
this question?
Would it be Mitchell versus like Kili? Who would win that, and who would win Fili versus Anders?
Go. Kili versus Anders. Anders, no chance.
No.
Aidan and I have not seen each other's shows.
You should probably do that. Just sit down one day and just let's watch the show.
That's an interesting question, because I said I think me and Aidan would probably just rather have a beer, and Aidan said I would kick Dean's ass. So, yeah.
I don't know. Oh, it's such an odd question because I really think about it then.
I've been thinking about it too.
Yeah. Where's this coming from? We're way behind around.
I mean, maybe Aidan's kind of bigger, but I'm angrier. So. It's
Kili and Mitchell.
It'd be a good fight, I think. I mean, Kili's a little scrapper.
He's a little scrapper.
But Mitchell's pretty mean.
He's a tough one, yeah, but he's got a
But
big
he's
heart,
got
though.
big heart,
I think,
yeah.
I know with Mitchell. Mitchell in the early days would have given a proper fight. I think Mitchell, when we caught him in the show.
Third season. I don't know. Third season was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's right, I forgot.
Yeah. I don't know. It all depends on what season it is.
How can we find out this answer? I really want to know now.
Figure it out. Because I want to know.
How do we do this?
Can we figure this out? You just gotta ask around.
Let's
Hey,
figure this out.
Hey, can you
Get back to me when you figure it out.
Oh, I will.
I want to see facts and figures.
What's happening?
I just bought this t-shirt before I came in here. I think it's so funny. It says, I have failed this city.
Hey Sam.
Oh shit. Susie.
Trying to be so cool with that one. Well, we remember because you gave us those hats.
You did, boss.
Yeah, we're like,
hats. Wicked gift.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it.
We are excited about it too. You guys, you sort of touched already on the end of shooting. I was just wondering, what was the last day like for you, and what's it like now that it's over?
Oh man. It was really weird actually. The last day was really surreal. I mean, I did feel sad, and I felt lots of different things. I mean, it was such a long journey that we went on. And then I think I still really haven't quite got it in my head that I'm not working on it. But I mean, I really do feel that way. Like I feel like I'll be going back next week. And I think if I am, whatever I'm going to feel is probably headed my way. I think I really felt it yet.
When do we finish? I'm telling people it's like just
Friday.
Yeah, right.
Week.
Yeah, I guess it does feel a bit odd, but I guess when we finished the first time before the reshoots, I mean, we had a wrap party and we said goodbye to everyone, and then to come back again, it was a little bit odd, but you get back into it very quickly and stuff, so, yeah.
Graham probably kill me for this, but Graham's a really sweet man. He plays Dwarven, and Dwarven is not Graham, really. He's a big, kind of like angry dwarf. And this is a nice story, but it sounds like I'm hassling him, but it's not. But he got unexpectedly choked up when we wrapped, and he started sort of crying, and he came up to me and Aidan, and we thought he was joking.
It's Dwarven, he's fucking huge.
Yeah. He's got like awful blood all over him and axes, and he gave Aidan a hug, and then he just started crying.
And we were kind of mean, we just kept laughing, we thought it was the funniest thing.
And then he walked around, we're like, was he really upset? I think he might have been really upset.
That's right. Oh, I hope that makes it onto some DVDs.
Oh, well, they filmed it. Yeah, come out of the toilet and they're like, hi.
Oh, my face was so sore and smiling. Hey there, what'd you drop? Smash, bang.
Poster? Wait. I cried a lot yesterday. I'm
You
gonna
did.
try to keep myself.
Don't, just let it go, baby.
Just do it, Dwarven.
I have 2 questions for Aidan that would just like make my.
Go on, see you can do it.
First, did you have any archery experience or training?
No, just nailed it straight away, really. No, I'm amazing at that.
He is good, he's good.
The other one, have you ever visited Edinburgh before?
Have I?
Yeah.
Edinburgh? What a strange question. No, well, you're not from there?
Yeah, I was born.
You were born there. I'd love to go to the Edinburgh Festival. It's supposed to be stunning and the city's supposed to be lovely. It's definitely on the list, high up on the list. So I'll be going now. When is it on? When's the festival on?
I'm not sure. I lived there until I was 4, and then
Did you?
came back, and I hope to.
You re-reminded me. That's on the list. Yeah, no, so I haven't yet, but I will. There you go. You didn't cry? Well done.
Who's next?
Okay, this question is for Aidan.
Yep.
How big were your parasites?
you become an actor?
You guys embarrassing the youngest kids in the audience and nailing the question.
Yeah.
How did you become an actor, Dean?
I always liked acting. I always loved movies, you know, and I was always like in the school plays and stuff. But I never thought about it as a career. A casting director came to my school randomly when I was 11 or 12, and I had to give a speech in front of the school. I didn't want to do it, but I was doing it. And she just thought that I'd be right for a part, and so she sort of, you know, took me to an audition and sort of acted like my agent for a while, really. And I sort of got into it that way, and you know, any chance to, no, I shouldn't really say that actually. I was going to say any chance to not be at school, but no, school's a good thing. You should stay at school. But I was like, yeah, get to dress up, get paid for it, you know, awesome.
Yeah, awesome. I don't know, mine's way more boring. I just, well, this probably isn't good advice either, but I just finished school and I didn't, or just before I finished school, I realised I need a career now. I need to kind of either go to college, and that's not going to happen too easily. But I need to find something to do, and it just seemed like a whole lot of fun. And I took a drama class. It was an acting for camera class, it was called. And actually, my mate who taught the classes in town, I think he might be in the room somewhere. He's not going to wave if he is anyway. But yeah, it was that. And then I applied for the full-time course that was, and then I did 2 years, and then did a lot of theatre for 5 or 6 years afterwards. And yeah, it's just fun. I mean, you're going to be doing it for the rest of your life. My mum always said that you're going to be working for the rest of your life, so do something you want to do. And that was advice I never forgot about. So, you know, every day you kind of go, geez, thank God I'm doing something I want to do. You know, I know so many people who are doing jobs they don't want to do, and it seems like that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you, honey.
Hello. Thank you for making my friend's life over there. She's crying so hard she's sweating off her body makeup. I would like to know what the dwarf group romance was in real life.
In real life?
Like between all of us.
What was the group? What was our group, Dino? Who are our mates, or our closest friends?
Fili, Kili, Bofa.
Bofa, Ori.
Ori, yeah. Me, Aidan and Adam.
Bomber.
When
he was around, yeah.
He's great. Oh, I love Steve.
Love Stephen Hunter so much. He's such a great guy.
I just want to wish him okay now. He's the best. He's like, yep, okay, alright, yep, hey, how's it going? Yep. You know what's really funny is, well, maybe it won't be funny to you, but I'm going to say it anyway. Me and Aidan and Adam, we went up to Auckland for a couple of days. We had a couple of days off, so we sort of, you know, just went up there and whatever. And we were talking about if we could reduce our personalities down to one phrase, what would it be? And we reduced Stephen Hunter down to, James Nesbitt plays Bofa, and his name is, we call him Jimmy, right? Everyone calls him Jimmy. And we reduced Steve's personality down to, there's party pies, which are these little pies in New Zealand, which he loves, and where's Jimmy? He'd be like, you know, where's the party pies? Oh, where's Jimmy? And then I went home, we went back to Wellington, and we went to a movie premiere that night, and Stephen came up to me, and the first thing he said was, hey, where's Jimmy? They got party pies. Just like that, like on kid.
Crazy. So they'd be the tight group. Yeah, thanks.
Hello.
Hi. Hey.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
11.
Actually, on a scale of 1 to geek, how much do you guys know about Lord of the Rings in general?
Can you go down past 1? We know more now.
Pretty low on that scale.
Yeah, we know more. I mean, Adam called.
What do you think you are, by the way? Just a matter of interest to ask a question like that. Are you up around geek territory there?
Yeah.
I don't have a microphone anymore.
I can hear you.
Like, 9
Shit,
and a half.
okay.
You know,
Jed Brophy is the
Jed
guy.
Brophy.
He's the guy. He's the expert of the group.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable. I was about to say the same thing. He'd want to be. He's in all of them. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
So I have a question. It's like more of like what your opinion is.
Yeah.
So what do you think Fili and Kili were doing when the ogres started stealing the horses?
Oh, yeah, that's a question. Well, you know, they carried the pipe weed.